I know, I'm trying to make a video, dude. I'm trying to make a video. Stop it. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. It's fucking Friday. So today's topic is kind of a throwback. We live in an age where we have Tinder now. Love is just a swipe away. But before that, there was Craigslist. There's this section called misconnections. They're ads that people put up when like they met somebody and they wanted to hit it off, but they missed their shot. Either they didn't get their number or they just didn't talk to them. So they make these posts and they hope the other person will see it. I'm gonna be completely honest, they're fucking wild, man. Some of them are very like poetic and some are just like super creepy. So I started local when I was looking and then I kind of just went nationwide and they just kept getting better and better. So we'll start with a pretty normal one. This one's titled M for M, work together. Your name starts with a T. We work together in the same department. I'm 46. You're 32. I thought you were younger, but you told me your age Friday. You live alone, so it would be perfect if you were into me. You winked at me a few times, but I can't tell if you were flirting or just being friendly. If you'd like to get to know me better, email me back. Let's chat. You're sexy. Alright. Kind of creepy. Like, I mean, if you work with them, go for it, right? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? And also, you winked at me a few times. I don't know if you were just being friendly. No, that's a pretty clear indication. So let's move on. This one's titled Southwest from Dallas to Albuquerque. So, this is a long shot. You, blonde beauty working the flight from Dallas to Albuquerque, January 4th, that arrived near midnight. I was traveling with my family and couldn't chat, but I wanted to. I also didn't want to be the weird dude at your work and had my family with me, so it wasn't a good time all around. I had on a block hat, red and blue shirt. If you're interested and can tell me what was on my hat, let's chat. Would love the opportunity to see each other naked. Alright, to start with, you're a piece of shit. Second of all, I really doubt the flight attendant's gonna be looking on Craigslist for misconnections. Like, you got your family with you and you're seriously still trying to get this chick? Like, ugh, gross. Fuck it, let's move on. Smoking. Tonight there is only loneliness. I've seen you everywhere today and you're 1,000 miles away. I have issues with myself, with the world, and the universe will probably strike me down before I ever see you again. You sat on a bench smoking a cigarette. I could only stare. I would sit for hours waiting to breathe that smoke. Ugh. And part of me wishes that you'd never come. A part of me hates myself. A part of me misses you. The rest is just left to drift in the wind until someone decides to bring me in. I've given up and resigned myself to the memories of what could never have been. Huh, this dude's a poet. A weird poet. Weird kinks too. Can't wait to breathe the smoke. Like, don't you know that secondhand smoke kills? Second of all, a little dramatic, not gonna lie. Like, I hate myself and misses you and then like, I wish you never came. Like, oh my god, dude. I could make an hour documentary out of that one post. It could be like a killer chick flick. But on that note, let's move on. Whew. This one's a little rough. To my hubby, my dearest husband. I loved calling you my husband. It was the best part of being married to you. I loved you for so long that it's so hard to let you go. I loved everything about you. I never wanted anyone else. I don't want anyone else. I just wanted you to be sober. Why was that so hard for you? Why? Why did you choose a rehab junkie over me? I'm learning to let go, but I promise you that no one in this world loved you or will ever love you like I did. 1 + 1, no more. Alright, that was rough. First of all, I'm gonna point out the best part about being married was saying that you were married. Like, I don't know if that should be the best part. Second of all, sounds like this dude left her. Also, what the hell was that little like riddle at the end? 1 + 1, no more. I'm good. Let's keep going. Now we're gonna move like out of the Albuquerque area. They get way better, I'm not gonna lie. To the girl that attempted a B&E this morning, M for W. Hi, I am the guy whose house you tried breaking into this morning around 9:30 a.m. in Moore on Gale Street. Our conversation was short. You only said, oh my gosh, as you stared at me staring back at you through the door blinds. Still, I feel like we made a good connection. Separated only by inches, the door and the 2 locks that you were trying to pick. I gave you 15 minutes to make your getaway. You're welcome, by the way. I don't know if you were with a professional crew, but please, don't try to break into my house again. I'd hate to shoot your cute freckled face. However, if you're up for a legal encounter, I'm game. You know the one. Dude, that's like killer. Man, like this girl's trying to break into his house and he's like, I felt like we had a connection. So if you want to go on a date, hit me up. You know where I live. Okay. Taco Bell, woman for man, 38. I was sitting there eating a burrito. You looked at me and our eyes met. It was a magical moment. Unfortunately, I tried to fart silently and accidentally had runny diarrhea all over the place. I wanted to talk to you, but was too embarrassed. Plus, I had to go to the bathroom and clean up. Email me and tell me what you were eating so I know it's you. A lot of these like misconnections, they add that little thing at the end where it's like, tell me what I was eating, tell me what I was wearing so I know it's you. I just love the hope. And this dude, tell me what you were eating, like he took our order and like memorized it. Solid. Also, the fact that he like shit himself in front of this girl and thinks he still has a chance. Maybe to the beautiful lady who saw me pooping. Me, taking a huge poop in the 15p pizza bathroom. You, drunk, beautiful, and discovered that I forgot to lock the door in my haste. Look, I know it must have been awkward for you to see me in that state, especially since it didn't seem to bother me that you walked in. We made eye contact for a brief moment. You have the most beautiful brown eyes. No pun intended. I said, hey beautiful lady, right as you slammed the door. And I meant it. Everyone poops. And now that you've seen me pooping, I feel like we've already moved our relationship to a higher level. If you're reading this and feel the same way, respond. I hope the smell didn't offend you. I ate Indian food for lunch. Nice. These people, like the confidence, gets caught in the bathroom and then he's like, hey, if you still want to make this work, like, let's do it. We've already broken that boundary of being awkward. And the fact that he had to mention that he had Indian food, classy. So this has been like one of my all-time favorites that sparked the idea for this video. And I found the actual post. You farted in Kroger yesterday. You were a tall brunette with a near perfect body. And you farted in the bread section last night. I was the tall guy next to you that looked over and asked, was that you? You quickly replied, no, it wasn't me. You almost seemed insulted I would ask. As the stink grew, you continued to deny your flatulence. But it was evident. I tried to get rid of the stench by waving 2 loaves of ciabatta bread. You proceeded to storm off in an angry manner. You are beautiful, and even if you are a liar and fart like Clydesdale, I'd love to meet up with you. I just imagine the dude standing next to her doing this. Or even this. It's just so good. The whole story. How he's like, hey, it didn't bother me. Hit me up. Girl that got hit by a car in front of Billy's last night. I was outside smoking. You were crossing the street and got hit by a car. You bounced off the hood and landed on your feet yelling something about being indestructible. The other night, I almost got trapped in a dumpster because I was going after a pizza I thought I wanted to take home with me. I've also recently slept on my kitchen floor. I think we'd be a good fit for each other. Move in with me. Let's get married. This dude's sitting there and he's like, you know what? Like, I should have got her number after she got hit by that car. I think she's perfect. She's indestructible. Oh my god, like if she saw this, it would be the greatest episode of 90 Day Fiancé. I'd love it. Alright, this one had me straight dying. I love the part of the misconnections where it's just the most random locations. This one's titled, Eyes Met During a Bank Robbery. I know this is a long shot. I was behind you in line when the robbers came in and shouted, hit the floor! You, tall, lovely, earmuffs, holding some kind of automotive tool. Me, tall, yellow jacket with a fresh haircut. Our eyes met under the desk. I picked up your purse, the one with the odd spoon in it. We chatted about how dumb the Republican candidates performed in the debates. I would ask you for your number, but was shy. Besides, the gunman told me not to move. After we lost our wallets, you smiled, I smiled back. I think that we made a connection while losing our credit cards. If you see this ad, please tell me what bank it was and the color of sneakers I had on. I hope you see this. Perhaps coffee sometime? He's got game! The fact that he can like be in the middle of a bank robbery, he's like lightly flirting underneath the desk while there's like an active shooter in the building. That's sick. I think if there was ever a time to ask for a number, it probably would have been when you guys were hanging out, waiting for the cops to finish their report. Alright, this one I think is like my favorite just because the attempt, like hoping that somebody is still actively looking. Just got out of prison. In parentheses, did you wait for me? So we met at this bar that's now a Starbucks. We had a great conversation, and you gave me your number. I really meant to call, but I got caught up in some serious drama that very night. Long story short, I caught a Class A and got 25 years. Did 19, out on good behavior, and thought I'd look you up. I guess your number has changed. I'm sorry for the delay, but if you are still interested, I'd like to continue our chat. You seemed fun. I was the tall dude with the plaid shirt. We both enjoyed Law and Order. Just everything about that post is perfect. The fact that he's like, she might still be interested from that one night 19 years ago. The fact that he remembers what he was wearing that day, that means that he thought about it every day he was in jail. Like just remembering, I was in a plaid shirt, I was in a plaid shirt, I was in a plaid shirt. And then to top it all off, the like ironic ending statement, we both enjoyed Law and Order. You lived Law and Order. There's a difference. I don't know, man. Like these misconnection ads are like my favorite thing to read. The amount of hope that these people have that the person is gonna see it blows my mind. You want to be in the video? Is that what it is? Yeah? What's our misconnection? That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button, like my videos, share them. Helps out a lot. And if not, I hope you miss your connection. But till next time, guys, have a great week. I'm out.